Alright, what up? Sorry about that. This one goes out to all the colorblind homies who fucking hate puzzle skip. Alright, puzzle one. Here's how you skip it completely. So, when you get into this section, I guess I should just show it off first. So here's what the trick looks like. I learned this from watching Nixer's world record video many, many times. So you can just kind of that was also an insanely fast one, but you kind of just bypass the puzzle completely. And so how you do that is run in, throw the blue block, grab the purple. You basically want to set this top right corner of the purple block. You want it to be basically flush with the wall. So I'll show you what happens if you go too far here and put it down. It'll kind of go into the wall like that, right? So I'll show you the visual references I use to make this skip semi-consistently. So you want to line up the top right corner of the purple blocks so it kind of like touches, like the black lines kind of touch there, and go flush against the wall, and then put it down. And as you can see, it's not perfectly in the corner, but it's close enough, right? And it's not there's no gap between the purple and the wall, basically, right? And then, sorry, the camera, if you get too close to the wall, gets stuck to it there. For the blue block, which in my opinion is probably the harder block to place down, you want to make it so it's kind of 50% in front of this purple one. I try and look at the space in between the green on the ground. You basically want to have it be a triangle with a right angle. So you can see this is too close, but it shows off what I'm talking about. This space in between on the right side, right? Like right here where Amy's blocking. You could see that it's kind of a triangle, right? If you look at it from this way. You can see that this slant of the wall makes the hypotenuse or whatever, right? But otherwise this bottom left corner is a right angle. You just need to leave enough gap that Amy can jump in there. So you have to remember that where you're looking, when you're holding the block, Amy will place a little bit farther than it looks. When you put the block down, it'll go a little bit farther. So you have to, it's something you'll get a feel for, but like this position should work. And then when you jump in, a good check if it'll work or not is if you hold towards the gap here, you should not be able to move through this gap at all. This gap should be so small that you can't move through it. And if you hold towards this gap, you should also not be able to move through it. So if you hold to the left down or right down, you should not be able to move through this angle at all. You should be basically stuck and forced to jump to get out, or to walk through the wall or something, right? So once you're in this position, all you do is hold up left, and then Amy will just kind of bop herself through. So you place the blocks, jump in your little hole, right? Hold up left, and then Amy will go through. The angle is kind of weird right now because the camera's stuck behind the wall, but yeah. So you'll fall in, up left, and you'll run through. So again, you run in here, grab this one, throw it, grab this one, jump, jump. Amy actually moves faster while she's carrying these, so that's why we throw one and just carry the other. Place that one pretty close as long as it's flush. Make a triangle here, hop in the triangle. That will happen. You'll find you'll get pushed through a lot. Like I said, it's a very precise trick, but this angle should work. The game's kind of chugging along a little bit. So line it up, place it down, grab this one, place it down. Oh, that was bad. Oh, also for this, worth mentioning, I have the camera completely vertical. So I hold up as far as the camera will move before I do this trick. So I'll show you why I do that. So when you spawn in, the camera's kind of behind Amy. If you come over here, you really can't tell at all where you're placing it. So I hold up as far as it can go. And then this gives you a really good bird's eye view for it. Make a little triangle, hop in, and this should work. I wonder why it isn't. Maybe there's a little gap in the purple or something. Basically, the hardest part of the trick, for sure, is making sure that the purple is as close to the corner as it can be. I'm recording this at night right now, so I'm a little bit tired, but I figured I should get this tutorial done for Laggy. So that should work. You can see that there's just very minimal gap. You want to basically get it as close to the wall as you can. Grab this one. Make our little triangle. That was a little too close. Make the little triangle, hop in. This should work. Yeah. So the other one would have worked too. My angle I was just holding was a little bit bad. Like I said, I've had many runs die here. It is still a pretty precise trick, but yeah, once you get in, you just hold up left. What's basically happening is you're falling out of bounds and then immediately clipping back onto the surface. So when you pop through the wall, you actually drop straight down. Like, I'll show you. If you just tap it in, you'll just fall straight to your death. Pog monkey angle. All holding up left does is clip you through, and then you can just kind of instantly, once you start falling to your death, land. See, this one has a noticeable gap between the wall and the purple. You can see that it's not actually touching. So this one will look like it'll work, but you'll get clipped back in. That's why you really want to make sure with your first purple matters much more than blue, because purple is like the gatekeeper for the trick. You want to make sure that it's, yeah, as close as you can be without that. You'll get a feel for it over time. This tutorial is just to give you kind of a general idea. And then you just pop through. Once your purple's in a good spot, toss your blue down. Like I said, you want the blue to be kind of mostly covering the purple. Like if you look at it from this way, you can see that the blue, here, I'll try and, there you go. You can see that the blue blocks most of the purple. That's how you kind of want it to be, so that you can just squeeze between the purple and the wall here. And then it's just a matter of, I normally have the camera on this side of Amy, on the right side, versus like this when I'm holding up left. I like to have it so up left is up left, and then you just pop through. That's basically it. Just for Laggy, since I know they are having troubles with Puzzle Skip 2, I'll also just come up here real quick to show off the spring method. So spring, simple as this. You just hop on. I haven't done this in a hot minute, so I might fuck it up, but, and then land and jump through. That's just a little bonus for Laggy, but all right, cool, peace.